to Sudden Impact. I'm your host, JL. And this is Dirty Harry and Moondog Pongo. As you've seen in the past, Moondog Pongo decided to join my side, become part of the Empire. He's been sick of the past 6 months, fighting me for the amusement of the people that made the matches, and all you people out there. So now, he's come to the winning side. All your cheers and all your glory faded out over time, and he got sick of it. So now, he's with JL, Dirty Harry, and the rest of Empire. So let's take you to the first match.
Chuck Diamond, back here, along with JL, emanating from Bartonville, Illinois. We have this one-on-one contest, and it's a first-round match in the Sudden Impact Television Championship Tournament. Sensei Bock going one-on-one with Gavin Alexander, and yes, the television title was vacated by Sadie Blaze after he won it, defeating Khalil Akbar in that double title match just a couple weeks ago. And he vacated the television championship. Now it's up for grabs in this tournament. JL.
You know, Gavin Alexander looks ridiculous. There's a reason he is not in our Empire. I was going to take him on, but look at him. He looks like a freaking California raisin.
Well, Gavin Alexander, still a capable athlete. Formerly one half of the Midwest Impact Pro Tag Team Champions. He gets out of the way of that Shining Wizard, and he clotheslines Sensei Bock. Bock is down.
I heard it through the grapevine. All he has to do is be purple, and he'd look like a California raisin. Look at him.
Oh, JL, give me a break. Focus on the task at hand. As Gavin Alexander, he throws that towel at Sensei Bock, the world's greatest martial artist.
He needs a throw in the towel. You know, I don't like Bock any more than I like Alexander, but I'll tell you right now, I hope Bock beats his brains in. He deserves it.
Well, right now, both men, they were going for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and now Bock with those martial arts kicks legal, but he has him in the corner, and now it looked like a Pele kick in the corner to Gavin Alexander. He goes out, and Gavin takes Sensei Bock down, showing that size advantage.
You wouldn't know a Greco-Roman knuckle lock from a Greek salad, Chuck.
The Greco-Roman knuckle lock was around in the early days of professional wrestling. Thank you very much, JL, as Gavin Alexander drags Sensei Bock over the second rope. The referee needs to get in there. He's laying down the count. Gavin Alexander jawing with referee Matt Hansen.
You know, I don't like that Hansen anyway. I'm kind of suspicious of him. I think he's up to something.
Well, nonetheless, Gavin choking Sensei Bock in the corner. Gavin Alexander, a very tough competitor indeed.
Yeah, now he's got it. He's in a little bit of trouble here. Alexander, looking like Grimace, you know, McDonald's character, beating him down.
Shoulder tackle, he runs right over Sensei Bock. Sensei Bock, he may be the world's greatest martial artist, but he does not have the size advantage in this match as Gavin steps on the chest of Sensei Bock. Sensei Bock on the canvas, writhing in pain.
Yeah, you know, that's the thing. This guy, what do you want to bet he weighs there, Chuck? 400 or 500 pounds? I don't know, he's big. You step on somebody's chest or their neck like that and you're just going to hurt them.
Gavin Alexander maybe at least in the neighborhood of 300 or 350 pounds as he takes Bock down with yet another clothesline.
I think you're undershooting that, Chuck.
Well, JL, look who's talking.
I'll have you know I am 300 pounds of zeal and sex appeal. So get over it!
Well, I don't know of a long line of women, or no line of women, let alone waiting for you, JL, as Gavin Alexander just he just took down Sensei Bock with that suplex. Did he shove Matt Hansen down?
Should have been disqualified right there for that. What a loser.
Well, Matt Hansen laying down that count on Gavin Alexander. Gavin taking apart Sensei Bock with his very slow and methodical yet effective offense.
Sensei Bock needs to get up and kick him square in the face. You know, maybe I need to re-look at Sensei Bock. Maybe we could bring him into the Empire after all.
Well, that remains to be seen as Sensei Bock gets Irish whipped into that corner. Gavin Alexander doesn't need to waste any time, and he wasted too much time. Actually, Sensei Bock met him with an elbow. And now a foot right to the face. Sensei Bock setting up in a form of a super kick right there. That martial arts background coming into play, but he only gets a 2 count.
You know, maybe I'm underselling Sensei Bock. Maybe he would look good in black and gold. What do you think, Chuck?
That has nothing to do with this match whatsoever, JL. You need to save the recruiting for between the matches and do your job and call this match.
Hey, I gotta look at these matches in order to figure out who I want to bring in. And Sensei Bock looks right for the Empire.
Well, Sensei Bock looking very impressive here. That spinning martial arts kick, but only got a 2 count on Gavin Alexander. Sensei Bock showing maybe just a little bit of frustration there. Thought he had him. And now, what is he going to set up for here? Gavin Alexander caught him with, it looked like a blow right to the throat of Sensei Bock.
What's he going to do here? I'm going to call that European uppercut a Gavalanche.
Well, a European uppercut in the corner nonetheless takes Sensei Bock down. Gavin Alexander has had control for a fairly good portion of this matchup, and now he's dragging Sensei Bock to the corner. What could he be doing here?
Uh-oh. I think he's going to put a butt print on his forehead.
Well, I don't know what Gavin Alexander plans on doing. Very agile for a man his size, to say the least. And now, what is he doing here? He misses with that Vader bomb!
Okay, I'm going to call that the Gavalanche.
He missed with that Vader bomb. Shades of the late, great Big Van Vader. Sensei Bock back up to a vertical base. Can he capitalize on Gavin's mistake? He does that flying foot to the face. He hooks the leg, and he gets a 3 count. He advances in the tournament for the Sudden Impact Television Championship, JL.
Well, what would you expect? I think he's a lot better than Gavin. It's the reason I kicked Gavin out. He lost my gold title.
Well, nonetheless, Sensei Bock one step closer to becoming the next Sudden Impact Television Champion. He's victorious tonight over Gavin Alexander, but it wasn't an easy victory to come by, JL.
I think I might have a talk with him. I think he would look good in gold and black.
Let's go back to the studio, JL.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. All right, I guess I will.
What a great match! As you can see, Moondog approves. Now, all you people out there that refuse to cheer for Moondog Pongo, he's not going to be kissing your babies. He's not going to be shaking your hands. He's not going to be siding with you, taking pictures. This guy is a true savage now. He's going back to his roots, and I don't blame him. All you ingrates out there don't know what you had when you had it good. Let's go to the next match.
Chuck Diamond in JL, back here, still in Bartonville, Illinois. We have this one-on-one matchup in the first round of the Sudden Impact Television Championship Tournament. Khalil Akbar, the former champion, going one-on-one with former Midwest Impact Pro Heavyweight Champion Zach Booth. But he jumped Zach Booth from behind, and now he has an advantage, JL.
You know, Zach Booth betrayed me. He could have been one of my greatest people. He didn't want to do that. But I'm looking at Khalil Akbar, and I'm thinking, this guy has got what it takes. This guy has Empire written all over him. Look at him. Look at him. He's great.
Well, Zach Booth, he just took Khalil Akbar down with a clothesline. And now he's following Khalil to the outside. And he missed with that axe handle, but he recovered and clubbed him right in the back. Zach Booth undershot his target right there, but he recovered pretty well. But now Khalil Akbar has the upper hand on Zach Booth outside the ring. He has him back against that corner. And a knife-edge chop!
You know, this is looking good. They both better get in the ring or they're going to be counted out. And then, you know, we're going to have a wild card for this this Sudden Impact Television Championship tournament here.
Well, Zach Booth, it looked like he smacked his face or his head on that ring post outside. And now Khalil Akbar with a leg drop on the apron to Zach Booth.
You know, his getting hit in the face with that ring post, that's just going to improve his looks, Chuck. I'm not very happy with him. What a jerk. Should have joined Empire. Instead, he go with Kings of Insanity. I can't believe he's going to do that to me, Chuck.
Well, you sound very bitter, JL, as Khalil Akbar chokes Zach Booth on that bottom rope. Matt Hampson administering the count. And now he takes him back to the mat, hooks the leg, and only gets, I don't know if that was a 2 count or 1 9/10 of a count, but nonetheless, Zach Booth kicked out. And now Khalil Akbar, he has the arm hooked almost like a modified chicken wing type maneuver, but he doesn't have the arm around the neck. Oh wait, it's a bow and arrow, it looks like, JL.
You know, this is a smart move, wearing down, taking him little by little. This is the way I would handle it if he were in my stable, and I think he should be, Chuck. I know you agree. I know you think he should be in my stable. I know everybody thinks he should be in my stable because my stable is the greatest stable of all time.
Zach Booth countered out of that chin lock. Khalil in transition to the chin lock. Zach Booth countered, but Khalil comes back with a clothesline. Zach Booth is prone. Face first on the canvas. He rolls him over, hooks that outside leg, and only gets a 2 count.
Have I told you how great I am lately, Chuck? I don't know if I've told you this, but I am fantastic. Look at me. I am the greatest man that ever lived. I'm the greatest manager. I'm the greatest stable keeper. I almost want to say that I'm the greatest wrestler of all time, but I want to keep that in Robbie's corner, okay?
Well, we hear this every week from you, JL, as Khalil Akbar only got a 2 count after that splash off the ropes, and it looked like a double axe handle to the back of Zach Booth. Zach Booth in some trouble here, but he fights back. A right hand to the breadbasket of Khalil Akbar, and a forearm. He has Khalil back in the corner, another forearm. Zach Booth trying to make a comeback here. Irish whip, and what is Zach Booth setting up for here? He misses with a splash in the corner, and now Khalil Akbar. It looked like, I couldn't see from this vantage point, it looked like he raked the back.
Hampson needs to get the hell out of the way. This guy is a pain in my butt.
Well, Matt Hampson administering that 5 count as Khalil Akbar choking Zach Booth on that top rope, hooks the leg and only gets a 2 count.
Well, it's only a 5 count if he actually makes it a 5, Chuck. Come on, get it right. You're supposed to be the play-by-play guy here.
Well, Khalil broke before the count of 5 indeed, and now Khalil Akbar, he has some type of unique submission hold lock, almost like, it looks like he has one of his arms wrapped around his own leg, and he's hooking the other arm with his arm. I don't know what you would call this maneuver, JL.
It doesn't matter because Khalil Akbar is the most innovative person that I've ever seen in Midwest Impact Pro. As far as great technical wrestlers, you got Robbie McCann. As far as good-looking managers, you got me, of course. You got Moondog Pongo for the most savage. I think Khalil Akbar would make a great acquisition. I can't even talk because you're looking at me all weird, Chuck.
Well, pay attention to the match as Zach Booth just drove the face of Khalil Akbar into that turnbuckle. And now Zach Booth, he hits that corner and a clothesline to the opposite corner. He has the upper hand right now on Khalil Akbar, it appears. And, oh, he misses with the second clothesline. Khalil Akbar, one step ahead of Zach Booth.
You know, every time I talk about how great I am, Chuck, you always give me this weird look. I don't understand why.
Well, JL, that remains to be seen. You have potential with your stable that you have dubbed Empire, but right now we need to worry about this TV title tournament match, this first round match in the TV title tournament. The Sudden Impact Television Championship, and Khalil Akbar only gets a 2 count. Zach Booth showing a lot of resiliency here.
I'm going to tell you right now, 1 or 2 people are going to win this title. It's either going to be Khalil Akbar or Robbie McCann. My money's kind of on Robbie McCann because he's great. But Khalil Akbar, not a bad follow-up. So if that does happen, maybe I can work a deal with him. I don't know. It looks like we're going for a series of suplexes here, Chuck.
Yes, indeed. We've seen Khalil Akbar do this before. He could be a favorite to win this television title for a second time. And now, what is Khalil going for the trifecta? No, Zach Booth blocks it, barely gets him over. And now Khalil Akbar in trouble. I don't think he got as much of that suplex as he wanted on Khalil Akbar, but Khalil is down. However, the punishment Zach Booth has taken, and it has taken a toll on his body. He is not able to capitalize just yet, JL.
You know, I might be wrong here, but I'm gonna put this out there, Chuck. I think he might be one of the longest running television champions we've had on Sudden Impact. I don't know. I don't think the Apocalypse has had quite the run that Khalil Akbar has.
Well, those are the only 2 men that have held the television title in the history of Midwest Impact Pro, in the short history of this program, as Zach Booth delivers a belly-to-back suplex to Khalil Akbar. And Robbie McCann could also be a favorite to win this tournament, although he has yet to taste the TV championship here in Midwest Impact Pro and on Sudden Impact.
That Sudden Impact championship would look good with black and gold surrounding it, you know what I mean?
And you may have to consider Zach Booth a favorite. He is a former 2-time Midwest Impact Pro heavyweight champion. And right now, Zach Booth has Khalil Akbar back up. Irish whip, reversal, and now he goes right into the arms of Khalil Akbar. He counters Zach Booth, double arm DDT. He could have him here. He needs a go for the cover. He's hooking that outside leg, and he only gets a 2 count.
I'm not worried about it, Chuck. I still think Khalil Akbar has a lot of fire in his furnace. I think he's going to end up taking it all, if you know what I mean.
Well, I've never agreed with the actions of Khalil Akbar, but I cannot deny what kind of competitor Khalil Akbar is. He is very talented, could one day be a heavyweight champion, but he is looking to become a 2-time television champion. And the rolling cutter on Zach Booth. He hooks that leg and only gets a 2 count.
It was very close. Very close, Chuck. I don't know. I think he's still going to win. I still have confidence in Khalil Akbar here.
Well, right now, Khalil Akbar with the advantage on Zach Booth, but he can't waste too much time here. He needs to go for the kill. And he went for that kick. Zach Booth counters and hits him with a super kick. And now he gets Khalil Akbar up. Maybe he should have went for the pin. I don't know. But now Zach Booth, is he going to do? Looks like, that was called the curtain call. Shades of Gold Dust hooks the leg and gets only a 2 count.
You know, he could have been on my team. I could have made him something good. Instead, he chose KOI. Why? I'm still a little bitter about this, Chuck. I don't know if you've noticed or not.
I have noticed as Zach Booth is back up on his feet. He went for a maneuver there. Khalil sidestepped him, and now waistlock. Zach Booth counters into a waistlock, jockeying for position here. He grabs Matt Hampson. What is he? Oh, come on! A low blow to Zach Booth. Oklahoma roll, and he gets a 3 count. Come on! He went low!
He did what he was supposed to do, Chuck. You know it. I know it. That's how a great champion is crowned. Every single time, Chuck.
he distracted, he grabbed Matt Hampton, and during that distraction, he low blowed with his leg, mule kicked him downstairs, mule kicked Zach Booth downstairs, and rolled him up and got a very unfair victory, and now he advances in the Sudden Impact Television Title Tournament, JL.
He's still great. I like him. Maybe we'll bring him in. I don't know. It awaits to be seen, Chuck. On the next live card, maybe I'm going to scout some talent. We'll see if it's him.
Well, Khalil, Akbar, you would praise those actions indeed, JL, as we go back to the studio.
What a great show we had for you this week. I can't wait until next week. Until then, this has been Sudden Impact.